What is going on, Guardians? Evade here and welcome back to Destiny Guides. In today's video we're going to be talking about the development roadmap, which has just been updated. Now it's nothing huge like a September expansion reveal or anything like that, but we do get information on the seasonal event coming in July called Solstice of Heros, when we'll be receiving expansion 1 and 2 raid layers and something called Crucible Labs. Alright Guardians, to kick this off, let's read what Christopher Barrett has to say. He says that now that Warman has officially launched, we are ready to add some additional details on the upcoming roadmap. There are a lot of eagerly awaited updates that are scheduled to arrive in September, and we'll tell you more about those in the coming months, including our plans for Year 2 of Destiny 2. But this summer won't just be spent playing the waiting game. We'll be delivering the prestige modes you've been waiting for, bringing back bounties, providing quality of life fixes, and more. In addition to that, we're launching a new seasonal event called the Solstice of Heros, where Guardians will celebrate their accomplishments and of course earn new rewards. So here's a look at the new and updated roadmap as of May 16th, 2018. You can see 1.2.0, which is Warmind, has been deployed, and the next thing we have to look forward to comes on May 29th with rallies. So this is going to have faction rally improvements, Crucible Labs, and exotic armor sandbox changes. Now we'll talk about what Crucible Labs are in a little bit here, but let's get through the rest of the roadmap. In July, we're going to see that new Solstice of Heros seasonal event, which actually sounds pretty interesting. Reminds me of things like Age of Triumph from Destiny 1 or the Moments of Triumph, where you celebrate the last year of content and what your Guardian has been through. So I'm glad he said that this isn't going to be just a waiting game for the September expansion. We're going to have things to do, and that's definitely exciting. Also in July, it looks like they're going to be bringing back bounties. For those of you that don't know, this was a big part of Destiny 1, and this will give us something else to grind for. Go out there, take out these amount of enemies, and earn that sick new hunter cloak or whatever armor. So not sure about you, but I'm definitely excited to see some bounties return. Third on the list for July is expansion 1 and 2 raid layer, or the prestige raid layers. Now if you remember a while back, I think they told us that the Eater of Worlds prestige raid was supposed to drop with Warmind, but now we have exact confirmation that these both will be coming in July. Next, they're going to be adding PC clan text chat, Year 1 triumphs, and more exotic armor sandbox changes. And lastly on the roadmap we have September, which is when we're going to receive the giant expansion, and it's going to bring a lot more to the game. So here's what it starts off with. We got gear collections, records, weapon slot changes, weapon randomization, and new gameplay modes. So the biggest thing on this list so far to me has to be the weapon slot changes. We don't know exactly what that entails, but ever since they changed it from Destiny 1, there have been a lot of opinions thrown out there. And under that it says more that's yet to be revealed, and we already pretty much know what that's going to be. So in terms of update 1.2.1, which is called Rallies on May 29th, what the heck are Crucible Labs? So here's what design lead Derek Carroll had to say about that. Update 1.2.1 will include a new feature intended to give you a peek behind the scenes and a louder voice in our creative process. Crucible Labs will give every player of Destiny 2 access to experimental PvP content. We'll then have a chance to solicit your feedback to guide our final iterations. He then says we'll hear more about it towards the launch, and that they just kind of wanted to let us know what it is today. So this is going to be huge. You see many games on PC, for example, one that comes to my head is Battlegrounds. They have these test servers where they can throw out new weapon changes, vehicles, and see what the community thinks before actually implementing it into the game. So that's basically what's happening here with Destiny 2, and it's pretty exciting that it's coming in just a couple of weeks. So before we get those giant nerfs or those giant buffs on certain weapons, we're going to be able to test it out, play it, and see what we think, and give our feedback. But Guardians, that was pretty much it for the roadmap there, and for me I'm just excited that we're going to have things to do while waiting for the September expansion. It's not going to be some giant dry spell like we had from Rise of Iron all the way to Destiny 2, and I'm definitely excited for that. That's it for the update, but before I go, I wanted to thank you all so much for 100,000 subscribers. I wouldn't be in this position without you all watching my videos, and I thank you for that, even if you're still with me to this point of this video. This is the second time I've reached 100,000 subscribers. I did it once on Destiny Follower, but as you know, I didn't own that channel, so I didn't receive any type of plaque or anything like that. So I'm definitely excited this time around, and I'm looking forward to make more videos and content for you guys in the future. So to wrap this up, I thank you all so much for sticking with me for this long, and I'm super excited for where this channel is going to go and the content we're going to make together. I also want to know before the video ends what type of mysteries or stories from Warmind would you like me to dive into. We've talked about the Stranger, last videos had to do with Aldrin. Is there anything out there that's like sort of mysterious to you, or maybe you're like, what the heck happened with this character? I'm currently thinking of some video ideas, have some in the back of my head, but I just wanted to get your thoughts. Please be sure to like this video if you enjoyed, and subscribe for some more awesome Destiny 2 news and entertainment. I'm Fade, and I'll catch you Guardians in the next one.